Folks, this could be the last time you see VidIQ as a sub 500,000 subscriber channel. So thank you to all of you for helping us to get there in the very near future. And we want to do exactly the same thing to help you get to your subscriber milestones. And the way we do that every single week is through VidIQ channel audits. Let's do this.
VidIQ.
VidIQ.
VidIQ.com.
It's almost as if I came up with that intro in seconds just before we went live. Hello everybody, welcome back to VidIQ, the YouTube tool, channel and academy that educates you on your YouTube journey. And every single Tuesday, what we do is educate you by auditing your channels. And I could never do this without my wonderful assemblement of auditors who, first of all, we're going to welcome this week. Dan, you're on screen first, so say hello to our amazing community.
Hello, amazing community. How's it going?
Well done, sir. And we're also going to welcome in somebody who's having some serious t-shirt issues today. So if he does turn translucent green and then black and then half of his body mist starts disappearing halfway through, don't blame Savage, blame Travis. But Travis, while you're still in existence right now, say hello to everyone.
Yeah, I got to make a slight wardrobe change. I thought it was just black, but I'll tell you, it's so exciting. I'm so excited to be here with everyone here. Thank you so much for joining us. And it's going to be an exciting time. So we'll get right into it here soon.
Lesson number one with a green screen: don't wear green along with it.
It's yellow. I mean, what do you want me to do?
Well, there you go. All right, let's say hello to a few people that include MC Red Panda, Tennis Ace, Dingo Crash, Bad Lorry, and Apple O, who is our moderator extraordinaire this week. Travis, a couple more shout outs, please, if you will.
Sure. It's Daddy Games, Lizabeth RR, a dose of happiness. I like that. I like that name. Vordy, Evie, Gavala, and Mod Assassin. And
Dan, a few something channel shout outs, please.
Sorry, I'm just banning some spammers.
Wow, Dan is not.
That was quick.
Dan is not shouting out people this week. He's banning left, right, and center.
We turn our backs for 2 seconds around here, and the chat just stops up for 7, stop spamming, and just sit down and watch some channel audits and frickin' learn something.
Look at Savage Dan! Look at Savage Dan!
The Savage is infectious. All right, Dan's not saying hello to anyone, so we'll just carry on. We'll just carry on with this.
We're not doing it.
Right, so what happens every single week? If you are new to VidIQ, I'm going to give you a quick intro video very soon. For those who are regulars, let me show you how you can get your channel potentially picked outside of our audit form. We do this every single week where we take ownership of hashtag channel audits on Twitter. And if you do a tweet like this, which for some reason has myself, Dan, and Travis, I don't know, I feel as if it's a Backstreet Boys, but it certainly isn't. We're doing a dance and a jig there. Include a tweet, hashtag channel audits, our live stream. Please share that link. Please also include your channel link and some sort of funny meme, GIF, picture that's going to stop us scrolling through the feed. This is kind of our thumbnail challenge to get you to give us a wow factor that interests us, and we may pick your channel randomly through that source. Otherwise, this is how our channel audits work, a little bit like this. VidIQ channel audits are all about helping you become better YouTubers. To submit your channel for possible review, in the video description of this live stream, there is a link that will take you to this simple form. Fill it out, and prior to the stream, we will pick out several channels for review. Channel audits are free. We offer them as part of the VidIQ YouTube service, and we can't be bribed. While super chats are always welcome, they will not buy you a channel audit. We do not want to create a financial barrier to this weekly community get-together. The live chat exists so that you can all converse with the community. Don't ask for channel audits. During a live stream, the hosts don't have time to read them, and moderators will put you in timeout. And speaking of moderators, I wanted to personally thank each and every one of you for supporting us every single week to make sure that this show gets up and running. It really is appreciated. We get hundreds of submissions every single week, and unfortunately we can't audit every channel. To ensure your channel has a fair chance each week, we purged a list, and after we audit pre-selected channels, we randomly choose which channels get audited. We only have so much time in a day to audit your channels, but if you download the VidIQ extension, our 24/7 channel audit tool will offer you tailored advice specific to your YouTube channel. If you haven't already done so, download vidIQ for free today. A link is in the video description. If you submit your channel, expect constructive criticism. We assume you want to grow your audience on YouTube, and that is what our advice is based on. Appreciate that we are viewing your channel for the first time. If we get something wrong, we didn't do it on purpose. It may be that your messaging and branding isn't doing the job it's supposed to do. And make sure to listen to the advice we give to all channels, not just yours. Test everything. Some strategies will work better for some channels, whilst it won't work for some channels at all. Always review the data YouTube gives you and then test again. We always appreciate it when you click on the thumbs up button. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell so that you know when we next go live. And do us a favour, folks, if you do find this live stream useful, share it with at least one other video creator who you think could benefit from our advice. Are you ready? Let's do this. And I just wanted to have a quick little mention here that although we don't accept super chats on this live stream for channel audits, we did a special channel audit last Friday where it was live stream super chats or donations only. And we managed to raise over $500 for the COVID support response fund that we were raising money for. So I just want to say thank you very much for everybody who supported us during that stream. I think we went for about 3 hours auditing as many channels as we could, and we may do one in the future. But yeah, I just want to say again, thank you very much for the donations there. But every Tuesday we do free channel audits, and the channel we always audit, first of all, is the one that submits before anyone else when we set our live stream public the previous day so that people can see the live stream. They go to a form, they fill it out, and so on and so forth. And Dan and Travis, if you can just confirm you can see my screen.
Yuppers.
The first channel we are auditing this week is Chris Gee Reacts. Reaction videos and more, but mainly reaction videos. So if we just do a quick summary of what's going on here while I fix a couple of technical things. Travis, I'll let you kick off on this one. What were you seeing with Chris Gee Reacts?
Yeah, that's kind of a funny banner, which I can appreciate. Subscribe to see more of the most awesome reaction videos, but I like the and more, but mainly reaction videos. That's got a nice
little humor there, isn't it?
Yeah. First of all, I don't know if this channel is new, but they're releasing a lot of content per day.
You are right. Yeah. Look at all of this in the last week.
Yeah,
boom.
Tremendous amount. So when you're very first starting out, I like to get a lot of content out. But this might be going a little overboard as far as getting content out.
I think one thing to just point out here, Travis, you raised a fantastic point. How many videos were released in the last day? 6.
Wow.
You'll only get 3 notifications to your subscribers per day. So there might be a reason why some of these videos get like 300 views, 100 views, and then 40 views, 67 views, because they're just not being shared.
And then 1 view in 19 hours. So yeah, I mean, there's something to be said about when you're very first starting a channel, having 3 or 4 videos ready to go. But I think once you're kind of up and running, kind of inundating all these videos may not be such a good idea. Also, you have to look at and see what's working on your channel and what isn't. The thumbnails are there are some thumbnails here that are fine. Others are just like, there's just a lot going on in some of them. I personally, not a fan of that kind of pink reddish background. I think actually the one time that I think it was used well was on the 3rd row down where it says try not to cry. Like that seems to work. Yeah. But the other attempts at putting text there and everything, and I'm not a huge fan of that. And then of course, listen, reaction channels can be really fun, really interesting if done correctly. And quite frankly, for me, I would say if you're going to do a reaction channel, make sure you're doing it on things that are in some way trending. I don't know if
like reaction to Honest trailers Frozen 2 now seems a little 6 months overdue, doesn't it? Yeah.
So like Sam Smith. So yeah, I mean, there's tons of things you'd be reacting to right now. I would definitely be doing stuff that people are searching for.
Yeah, I just thought by most popular, seeing if there's anything that's worth maybe doubling down on. I mean, you got some videos here from a month ago which got 30,000 views, which is amazing.
Hey.
Awesome. And that was, hey, look at this, all reaction stuff to the Oscars when that was trending.
Yep.
So that's your tip right there.
Look at that.
And yeah. It sort of spells itself out there, really, doesn't it? I would say as well, Travis, while you are right that the creator hasn't got the thumbnails quite right yet, there is some evolution going on here, because before they were like a chaotic text. You couldn't really follow anything, so I think they're going in the right direction. But yeah, it still just needs a little more practice here and there, doesn't it?
A little bit of work.
So I think 3 things to summarize here. It's quite a good channel to really summarize. Less content. We don't often say that, but less content. Try and keep it to 2 a day, maybe. 1 is probably good, just to give your videos time to breathe. Continue improving the thumbnails. And try and look at the trending things that you can react to. And congratulations on 200 subscribers. I think what you've managed to achieve in a short space of time with that much content is brilliant. Keep it up. So well done to you, sir. And because we gave Dan a rest there, we'll jump to the first gaming channel that I think has been pre-selected. Is it this one? It is, Dan. So we're looking at GranGranenaNinos. I'm going to pronounce it.
Yeah, GranGranenaNinos is how I thought.
So what are we looking at here? It looks like a rabbit gaming channel for some reason.
That's likely just their logo, their persona.
I know.
Nothing wrong with that. Fun, fun gaming logo. So what immediately jumped out to me on this channel was the sheer amount of episodes that have been done on all these different videos. That you have very long running series, and just like the last channel we looked at, a ton of content in a very short amount of time. So clearly passionate about YouTube. 20-30 minute videos, tons and tons of videos. I think that how long? One thing I didn't check is how long has this channel been kind of at it? When you look at their
let's see by oldest. And we'll get you the answer there. Oh, wow. So only 2 months.
2 months. Okay.
Blimey.
Wow. It does feel like a channel that is kind of starting with those very new, what I would call YouTuber mistakes. I'm using that word lightly, though, because I still think you're doing some good things. Like you do have custom thumbnails going, and you do seem to be niching down. Stardew Valley and My Time at Portia are both very similar games. And you have a couple. You have Portal 2, which is not quite on the same page, but it's okay to test different things. But what I want to tell you is I think you should start narrowing down the just sheer amount of content you're doing. Take everything and cut it in half at the very least. The length of your videos is 34 minutes is pretty long. I would say try and cap it at 20-25 for gaming videos. Just my recommendation, because you're starting to get into 40 minutes in some of these, like 36 minutes on that Stardew Valley video there. For the most part, maybe your lengths are okay on some of these Stardew videos. Those are popping out the most to me because those are also the nicest thumbnails you have. The Portia ones are very like flat, and they could use like kind of a color boost, I think.
My guess is this creator is either doing live streams or recording content and then putting it onto YouTube without any editing. The reason I say that is because I think if you can't edit 4 videos of 30 minutes in length in a single day. So my guess would be that no editing has been put in place here. And if that is the case, then you probably need to look at your watch time, audience retention, and see if people are just dropping off after the first minute or two. Because I would suspect that might be happening with this type of content.
Yeah. And the thing too is I can do 68 episodes of Stardew Valley in 2 months if I don't put any editing time into it. You know what I mean? So I imagine clicking on one of these, it'll pick up right like the second you left off in episode 67. If I clicked on episode 68, and it would just be you kind of casually playing Stardew. Since Stardew's old and a lot of people have covered it to death, you need to pick a thing about Stardew that you're good at that not a lot of people are doing, and try to do more just for growth purposes. Try to do more tutorial style videos, tips videos. Try and show people something that a lot of people haven't really covered. Same with My Time at Portia, same with any game you play, because you're starting out and growth is going to be the biggest thing for you. And the quickest way to get growth is to answer some questions people might be searching for. There's always time to do these long form kind of let's plays where you're just playing the game, but you're going to get the majority of your growth by making very, narrowed down videos, 10-minute long, 5-minute long in some cases if it's a quick little tutorial. And you're going to notice a big boost there. And just more custom thumbnails. Stardew Valley, I understand that the gameplay is very low res, but you can kind of zoom in and take some more fun pictures. And, I think the same exact thumbnail over and over and over you're using, especially for Stardew, is not helping you at all. And I'm not going to watch 67 episodes before catching up to 68. So try to find a reason for me to click other than We Almost Died. Something a little more searchable, something that's going to kind of answer a need I have in Stardew Valley.
First 2 channels then are a question of quality versus quantity, and both are very much in the quantity bracket of content creating, and they just need to shift the needle a bit, the pendulum, to the quality side a little bit more. Next channel we're going to look at is Greens and Machines. I'm guessing this is the type of channel name that Travis, you like. I think it's memorable, it's fun. The channel, though, I think has some fundamental focus questions that we need to address here. So, Travis, I'm going to let you maybe just look at this one for like 20 seconds, try and get an understanding of the content here and see where the potential problem might be for this channel.
Well, number one, I love that they use the Grand Theft Auto font.
Yeah, I like that.
I think that's great. But then immediately it starts to fall apart because you got like metalworking and you got DIY, you got hydroponics, you got home brewing. Maybe home brewing could be part of the green thing. I understand that they're trying to do greens, which is like vegetables and plants and stuff, and machines, and that's kind of like those two opposite things. And that can kind of work on occasion if you have a good kind of value proposition. Like how do they go together? So I might be vaguely intrigued, or I might think that you're all over the place. You would then have to capture me in one of these videos and convince me that I'm wrong and you're right. Best pizza dough recipe pizza time. I'm unsure if that's just a pizza recipe video. And if it is, I look at it and it's not with machines and greens, I'm out.
You think, oh, it's a cooking channel. Yeah. Oh, no, hang on. It's something about how to look after your cat. Right. Oh, no, hang on. It's something about gardening. Oh, it's something about cooking lemons and sweet stuff. So I think as we see all of these channels, we see so many channels, it feels as if they've got like maybe a good fundamental idea, but they're trying to tie in so many different brackets of creation that it just ends being too much to too many people. Featured topics include everything. And again, as a viewer visiting your channel for the first time, not really knowing who you are as creators, I think, because I'm thinking of the the type of people on the Discovery channels where they just create weird and wacky stuff like DIY things. It kind of feels like that type of channel, but they haven't quite got the presence or the exposure to be able to do that yet. So there are videos here with 470 views, 750 views, awesome, and then other videos with 20 views and 50 views. And it feels to me as if every time you do something about gardening or something regarding greens or growing, you get hundreds of views, like one hit down here, 6,000 views. And then when you do something about pizza, cooking, or I don't know, like a bike, a mechanical thing, they don't seem to get any views at all. So I think the creators need to go to this section right here and like strike out almost all of those and maybe leave one or two. Would I be wrong in that, Travis or Dan, or do you think we're going in the right direction?
I think you're right. I like aspects of this channel, and I think that's what we see a lot with a lot of these channels.
Yeah.
There's parts of it that are so well done. The fact that they thought to use the Grand Theft Auto font is memorable to me. Like I was like immediately like, okay, well, what does this mean? Let me look more into it. And then it starts to fall apart when I'm unsure what I'm going to get. The question is this: let's say I came to this and it says make your own chicken biscuits. By the way, looks delicious. I click on that and I'm in. Like, I love this channel. I made a great chicken biscuit sandwich. You got my subscribe. And then the very next video is Oko cast aluminum hood ornament. I don't know what I'm getting into.
Yeah.
And my value proposition from you, I'm lost. So you have to think about it from the viewer perspective. What can they expect next? It looks like mostly food stuff does well for,
Yeah, I think that the problem is that I've noticed in the last month of content, it seems to be greens and gardening, but then they have these occasional ones like hash browns. Oh, we do well with breakfast stuff, so we'll do more breakfast stuff. Oh, we do well with a permanent die casting model press. We'll do more of that, and it's like, oof. You might have that one, as you often say, Travis, like when a video goes viral, it's like, okay, so you're that channel. And this channel has had maybe 4 or 5 semi-viral ones, and they're trying to double down on each of those maybe, or not quite double down as much as they should do. So yeah, I would recommend generally to the channel is pick one of these topics and just niche down on that for the next 2 months. 20, 30 videos and see if you sort of build up a momentum of hundreds of views rather than these ones that just you're probably putting a lot of effort into but you're not getting any reward from them. But as Travis said, I think there's some good potential here. A channel focus is probably where you're just falling over a little bit. All right. Usually we talk about all of the great things that we have at VidIQ, but today we have a kind of sneak peek, soft launch reveal of a new tool that we've just released. And we're making sure that it all works and stuff before we do some proper videos on it, but we wanted to tease you here because you are our special audience. And it looks something like this. Let's say we're on the video details page. This is a video that I haven't published yet, but I'm thinking, how is this video's thumbnail and title going to look? Maybe if it appears in the search rankings, or how's it going to appear on YouTube? And I'd like to know that. And there's a tool now we have down here, whereby if you put in a search term, such as how to get more views, and click this button here, it shows you how that video would look in YouTube search versus what's already in that established search term. So let's say, for example, my video was ranking second, which I've not even published yet. This is how it would look compared to all of the other videos that are ranking for that search term. On desktop, you can either look at it on tablet, you can look at it on mobile, or if you want to have a little more of a random view of this tool, this is how it looks like on a home screen. Like if you go to YouTube for the first time in the morning, that's what our video would look like versus something about the coronavirus, somebody with a penny board test, and so on. Travis, you and I have been sort of asking for this tool for months, and now we finally have it. It's awesome, isn't it? We love it.
This legitimately is such a game changer that we can't overstate this. Literally, we talk about how important thumbnails are. We're now showing you, if you're trying to rank for something, what your thumbnail looks like next to the other ones. And you can look at it and know whether or not it's going to be clickable. Like, you now know if you put your thumbnail up against other search terms, which is funny because when I do consultations, I literally go, let's do a search. Let's see what your thumbnail might look like. Yep. There's never been an easy way to do it. This shows you in no uncertain terms, is your thumbnail game on the same level as the ones you're trying to beat? This alone is so worth having VidIQ, 100%.
Boom, yeah. And so this is called, just to clarify, it is a video preview tool. If you've got VidIQ installed, it should automatically update. You should see that button in the video details page, or if you're uploading a video, it's on the first page of the upload workflow as well. It is free to test, so download it, give it a try, and we would love your feedback as much as possible. And we'll have a full tutorial coming out on this video, because this is the actual tutorial video here. It's going to be coming out very soon, so do check it out.
We got a super chat.
Oh, we got a super chat. Who was a super chat? Okay, let's have a look at the super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat, which is 5. Oh, we've got a couple actually. One from Radio Dr. 46, who sent us an on-set emoji. Thank you. And Denveloper, thank you so much for the review. And a few months ago, especially Travis, with the home of football watch-along slogan is now real and on my merch. There you go. You are driving merch.
Hey now.
There, Travis. Nicely done, sir.
You've prepared his cut, right?
Yeah, right? I mean, 25%.
Yeah.
At least.
Make sure there's an affiliate link in the description.
You knew going into this that you owed him 25%.
I know. You bet you wish you hadn't get that super chat now, don't you?
Yeah, this is going to be a lot more disappearing from
$5 or £5 is the.
This is just the beginning, my friend.
Just the beginning. Let's move on to Alejo Lab, I think.
Alejo Lab.
Alejo Lab. Thank you, Travis, for correcting me there. So we have a channel which has 1,500 subscribers. What is the channel about? I see a circuit board and some plasticine model on there. I see contour lines from maps. I see some drawings. So I'm not entirely sure because there is no value proposition in your channel banner. If I look at the thumbnails themselves, let's see. PowerPoint versus game developer. Okay. Dirty dishes are secretly maps of fantasy worlds. That's an interesting one. I kind of like the idea of that. I might click on that. Drawing spirit animals with superpowers for my subscribers. Cardboard bookshelf after 2 years of use. I'm still not sure exactly what this channel is about. Any thoughts from you two? I get it's sort of like an arty style channel, but beyond that, little lost.
That's the thing. It's kind of like, I remember someone saying that. I don't remember who said this, but someone said, what if you watched your favorite television show? It's a comedy. Maybe it's someone with like Martin from way back in the day.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the next week he's talking politics. Well, that isn't what you kind of signed up for, so to speak. It's not the same thing. So when you kind of are all over the place, it's hard for anyone to really kind of lock down and enjoy your content because you're not giving them what they signed up for in the first place. What is this? Oh, okay. So this is basically like a character of some sort. They all
a character that draws, maybe.
Some people were drawing, painting, others. So this is like a story.
Okay.
It's a story. But it doesn't look like a story here. Like the about page tells me about something that doesn't appear to be PowerPoint versus game developer. Like that doesn't match.
Throwing the immortal man from the roof. That loses me a bit. Mini tower prototype preview. Okay, so there's a big gap here. Let's just catch up. So 3 months ago. So that's when the channel, I guess, reinvented itself. And then a lot of these are dealing with, I think there's 3 videos here which are almost community videos because they're like subscriber milestones or doing something for their subscribers. And then, yeah, I'm just not, Cardboard Bookshelf after 2 years of use. I'm not sure what story's being tried to be told there. Like, so why would I click on that? It feels as if throughout this whole channel, and you have had some, I think the one that's best communicates a video concept is this one here, where you're literally spelling out that messy dishes and food can sometimes look like world maps, and I kind of see the idea of that, and I like the thumbnail, and I want to click on that one.
And it did well.
Yeah, and then but the rest of the ones just don't have that strong enough communication. Yeah. So I think look at this as your template thumbnail and build from that. Because I mean, this one, PowerPoint versus game developer, because I don't know if you are a game developer or who this person is, I guess you'd have to maybe have a game character in there to have a better story to tell. And just that title doesn't give me a reason to care about PowerPoint versus game development, because I don't understand what you're trying to tell me there.
Yeah, I agree. And that's the thing, is that we've spent more time trying to figure this out than a random person who comes by your channel will.
Yeah, that is a thing, isn't it? We're trying our best to understand the content, and we're not following it. So your audience may struggle with that as well. But I feel as if there is this one green sprout of ingenuity, which I think if you can do more of that type of stuff, then your channel's going to do very nicely. I mean, to be fair, when you restarted 3 months ago, your view counts are fairly consistent, apart from this one, which has had a bit of a breakout. You got 1,000 subscribers, but I guess that's probably due to all of those videos that you did years and years ago, so we can't really count them. So you can't. I would say, in reality, your channel's maybe at between 500 and 750 active subscribers right now. So that's who you need to be appealing to, and using this video here as your potential template. Yeah. All right, so that is Alejo Lab, and let's go to our tweets, I think. Let's see if we can get some fun stuff going on with people who like to make fun of ourselves and putting our faces on silly pictures. And we'll pick the first one here. Now, you see, that's not going to make us click, is it? It's just a GIF, somebody clapping, or the Joker. Somebody. But it's nothing. It's not contextual to us. Whereas this one here, I mean, that's what's going to make us click.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. It's Red Panda though. So we've audited your channel a billion times already.
Audit even says, I want you guys to know I'm the best meme maker in the VidIQ. I mean, you might be.
We agree.
You might very well be.
We agree. That's nice of you.
Not bad. Oh, hey now. You must know some great reviews. Oh, that's a good way of putting it. When it's a gaming channel.
Where do people get all of these? Like, where's that come from, Travis?
That's from another video somewhere.
Yeah, I love it when people go through the thumbnails and try and pick out stuff.
I really respect that, because they had to go through.
All right, have we got one that we should be? That's great. Right, okay. So Travis, I'm gonna let you pick the first one.
Okay, so is the first one? Well, we've done Trixon before. I would normally pick Trixon, but we've already done Trixon before.
Right.
So I guess when it's not an audit gaming channel, audit on VidIQ, because like you went deep cut on that one. Like, do you know where that picture's from on you?
It's from like the channel audit tutorial from about 2 years ago.
So that's a deep cut. So I appreciate that, Yoshi.
Okay, Yoshi Elevators. I sense we've audited this channel before. I feel as if we may have done. No, we haven't. Oh. I don't think we have. You may have been savage, but I don't remember these thumbnails or this channel banner. And it's a gaming channel, though. So, Travis, can you do like your limbo maneuver out of this audit? And Dan, what is this one? Survive. I guess it's called Survive.
I bet it's survive.io. I bet it's
now,
.io games.
Well, let's just check if this is a fundamental mistake the creator is making.
There's streams. They have dates on them and everything. Okay, all right.
Viv, is
Cracks
this a guy?
knuckles.
All right, you are right, Dan. So, creator, first thing is sort out all of these titles so that you're actually talking about the game that people may be searching for. 100%.
Yep. Yeah. So if you look at that search term you just put in, actually, the first thing you notice are thumbnails that are very unique and they pop out. They're clickable. So custom thumbnails are going to be a huge thing for you as well.
Yeah.
There are people playing this game, and you could probably join them and being discovered. But right now, it looks like you're just taking old live streams, throwing them up on your channel.
I love that thumbnail, by the way, just to interrupt, like blurred background, things very visible. I would be going towards that type of thumbnail. Anyway, let's go back to the Yoshi Elevator's actual channel. So
yeah,
custom thumbnails.
So your thumbnails are basically like, it's funny because you keep putting the same date. Okay, it's because you're uploading multiple times a day. I got you. No one really needs to know when the thing happened. Like in this case, it's just it looks just like a Let's Play. So you don't really need to be putting the day. Okay, this was from the same day. There's 2 videos, but I just want the audience to know this was from the same day. That's not really relevant. What happened in that particular video? Did you get some kind of sweet bonus or something? Did you get a bunch of kills? Like, try and entice me to click. You need the full title of the game, an enticing hook in the title, and a much better thumbnail. And I think it looks like you've already kind of niched down to this game, which is great. Keep doing that. But start testing out different things. Now that you have your niche, start testing these different strategies out, because right now you're just kind of throwing stuff up on YouTube and seeing what sticks. I would also try to make some content for YouTube, because wherever you're pulling these streams from, your audience isn't going to connect with it as much if it's not, made for them.
Yeah. Now, I just want to look at the channel banner here and the channel name, Yoshi Elevators, video games, trains, elevators, hotel tools, hotel tours, and reviews, and more. That's quite a diverse set of topics.
I think this creator went to the dictionary and cut out words, put them in a hat, and just started like rifling around and picking out, what's my channel going to be about?
Yeah. But now, granted, this is probably a little out of date, your channel banner and so on. And I see that you've done some like hotel tours and some, if you're reviewing elevators, that is certainly an untapped niche on YouTube. I can guarantee you that. But you would need to do that in a very creative, entertaining, informative way. But yeah, I think choose one lane and stick to that lane for your channel and keep going forward with that. Having said all of that, you're up to 175 subscribers. You're creating a lot of content. You're passionate about being on YouTube. You just need to think smarter whilst working as hard as you are so far, Yoshi Elevators. Thank you for the tweet, and thank you for the research you did on the pictures. Travis was certainly impressed by that. And we'll move on to the next channel, which is SVE Bartender. Now, if you were just looking at the channel banner, how many subscribers do you think this channel would have?
Plenty.
Thousands, probably, wouldn't you? Because the channel banners are superb. They have only 125 subscribers right now. Nothing wrong with that. If you just started on YouTube, which you have done, you're a month old. One thing I would say about these thumbnails is that they look generally good if I try and remove the text. But once you include the text in these thumbnails, they look awful. And I'm just going to be honest with this. The font that you're using against the thumbnails and the black behind the font, it just makes it look so...
I think we've actually done this channel before.
I don't remember this channel. Did we do it when I was away?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So I guess I'm auditing...
But we said the same thing. We literally said the same thing about the text.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what is the hero of the channel? It's the drink. So emphasize that. I mean, this one here with this really... It looks as if in the background, you've tried to dull out the colour and wash out all the image by making it grey, and then you've got these wonderful colours in the front, and then you stick espresso martini on there, which probably isn't needed, and it's in the title. And I mean, if you really wanted something, you could have an arrow just pointing to the drink, which would help, or one word that says like the flavour on it. But I hate this text, and that's one thing I would change completely. Another thing is this channel has got a big challenge right now because pretty much everywhere around the world, all of the bars are closed and restaurants, and so you can't order any of these drinks. So I like the idea you've done here with your isolation cocktail. That's a nice start of trying to bring in maybe some homemade elements, how to make cocktails at home and that type of thing. So continue on with that theme. But yeah, I would just say the text. Absolutely hate it. Was there anything else that you two noticed on this channel?
That was our biggest thing the last time we looked at this channel. It was like you're taking these awesome pictures. You clearly have you're spending a lot of time like crafting these photos, but you're slapping text over all these nice little focal points, and it's kind of drawing my eye to what, as Rob put it, very unattractive text.
Each of your videos has got more views and subscribers as well, which is brilliant. So you're reaching a nice audience. I just think the click-through rate could potentially be a little more than what it is. And
again, now if you use our new tool, you can now, you don't have to take our word for it. Literally use our tool, put the search term you're trying to rank for, and it'll show you what your thumbnail looks like compared to the other ones ranking. And I guarantee you the other ones are stronger and probably have less text.
I mean, I might even suggest this for the creator for all of these videos for a week, because presumably you've got these original thumbnails somewhere, hopefully. Remove all of the text and just add an arrow, or maybe you don't even need to add an arrow, or just leave them without text and see if they perform better or worse. I'd be really interested to know that. We'll move on to the next channel then, which is Cool Bean. Best gaming content. 200 subscribers for you, sir. Congratulations on that milestone. Looks like it's a Minecrafty one, our first of the week. There's a bit of Final Fantasy stuff in there as well, Dan. So I think you picked this one. What are we seeing here?
Yeah. So the first thing you notice, obviously, is that banner, and it catches your eye pretty quick. But best gaming content is, you kind of want to lead with a stronger value proposition.
It's a bold statement that you can't really prove right now, isn't it? Given the size of a channel.
Right. And it could be very nice, very fine gaming content, but I would tell everybody what it is your channel is more about and let them make that determination. So if it's a Minecraft channel, I wouldn't even say best Minecraft content. I would say Minecraft tips, tricks, and tutorials, or whatever it is you do in Minecraft. And if Minecraft is the thing, I would consider sticking to it, because it looks like you've been doing it for about a week or so without interruption. I see a PUBG live stream from 2 weeks ago. So PUBG and Minecraft are not in the same ballpark at all. And I would definitely consider that every time you shy away from Minecraft. And the other thing too is, because Minecraft is older and it's not a strong enough niche, I would, once you're comfortable making videos, start to consider niching down within Minecraft. What about Minecraft are you going to show people so it helps you get discovered? So like, is it going to be mods? Insane nuke versus village. That seems pretty cool. Is that nuke from a mod? Could you have put that mod in the title to try and get it searched? Because mods have their own communities. There are people who make the mods that like to see videos about them. So if you put the mod name in the title, the creator of the mod can find it and go, hey, here's a video.
I do like this thumbnail and title though, generally, Dan. Yes. It kind of tells you a good story, but like I said, I think it has the intrigue and the emotional trigger to click, but it's probably not being discoverable because, like you say, it doesn't include the mod reference that maybe people need to find this video.
Insane nuke versus village Minecraft. It could be a fantastic title if you are Jacksepticeye, somebody who already has their audience established. But because you are not, you're going to need to try a little bit harder. So you may even just try changing the title. The video is pretty recent. Just try it anyway. But next time you make a Minecraft video, consider a niche within the niche of Minecraft, because that's what creators have to do, and they play really popular games.
Boom. Thank you there for looking at Cool Bean with 200 subscribers.
Congrats on 200 subscribers.
Yeah, congrats indeed. I hope you're learning a lot here through the channel Audit live streams, and we try and teach you and educate you every single day with new videos and webinars and the coaching that Travis does. But we also have a service which allows you to go deep into any part of YouTube to learn so much more, and that is the VidIQ Academy. What you can do here is take our 10-minute videos on YouTube and go into hours-long worth of education. For example, if you want to launch your YouTube channel, which maybe a lot of you are doing right now since you are stuck at home, we have the perfect service here that gives you 32, we couldn't fit 30 days in this one, even though it says 30 days, we had to do 32 videos to show you all of the things that you can learn about your channel. Encouraging you to record content, when's the best time to publish, thumbnail basics, basic keyword research, all of that in one Academy course. But then we go into a lot more detail with the courses we have here, including How to Find Your Niche by Travis and How to Make Money on YouTube, which maybe a lot of you are thinking of doing, considering the situation in the world right now. So that is the VidIQ Academy. If you purchase either VidIQ Pro or Boost, you get access to all of this learning. There's 75 videos here, I think, hours of education, and we have more coming in the next week or two, so do stick around for that. The VidIQ Academy. With that being said, let's go back to the channels we are auditing. And the next one here is Lizabeth RR. And Travis, you picked this one especially because it is the perfect example of a channel that finds its topic and doubles down to extreme lengths, and they get thousands and thousands of views despite the size of the channel.
So scroll down and look at how recent this is. So if you go down only 2 months ago, the hundreds of views. And then about a month ago,
it's this one, isn't it? This is the, I think this is the video that did it.
Yeah, was that 1.3 thousand? Then there was like a 15,000, two 15,000s back to back. And you'll notice something about all of these. They have the same name in them. Calling. They're all calling, right?
Yeah.
And then do not call. Like all these started doing well. So from hundreds of views to thousands, and then as continuing to kind of double down on some of this calling stuff to like 10,000, calling J Station, calling the real Dorito 14,000, 218,000 3 weeks ago. Calling. So understanding that something worked only 2 months ago. And then double down.
Yeah, it's calling. You are the calling the real, I guess, YouTube celebrity. You are at this point the authority, the leader in this space. Now, there may be a question. Some people might be looking at these likes and dislikes and saying, nah, 66%, 56%. People are reacting badly to this, which might be true, but on the other side of the spectrum is you're creating a response. And I bet half of these people who dislike one of the videos come back and watch another one, whether it triggers them even more. But in terms of the audience that you're building, that seems to be kind of like your aim a little bit here. And it seems to be working. So I think we as educators, looking at the channel and seeing like how their strategy, it's spot on, isn't it? It's really working for the channel really well.
This is literally why I wanted to bring this up, because it only happened very recently.
Yeah.
I wonder how many subscribers they had a month and a half ago. It's actually possible that maybe they
look at this. They've even told us here in their milestones. So up until March the 15th, well, it took them a year and a half to get to 3,000. And then over the next 2 weeks, they've doubled the size of the channel.
My goodness, 1,000 subscribers in a day.
Yeah,
5,000 to 6,000. Look at that! Congratulations! This month alone, like 4,000 subscribers or something like that. That's crazy. Wow.
So what we would generally recommend is keep doing exactly what you're doing. The thumbnail seems to be working well. Like you got the big YouTube reaction face, arrows pointing in places. It's working well for your audience. Some people may be looking at this saying it's clickbait. I don't want to do this. Blah blah blah. That's it. We understand and appreciate your point of view. But for this creator and their audience, they're tapping into this every single video, and it's brilliant. The one thing I would request is please don't call us at 3 a.m. in the morning, and because we don't want to get woken up. But congratulations! I think this is the first confetti of joy of the week for this channel.
4,000 subscribers in a month. I don't think I got 4,000 subscribers in the last month. That's crazy.
Nope. Awesome stuff. Well done, Lizabeth RR. I'll just update the channel banner and change it to like
100%.
That looks a little out of date. So yeah, just update that. Move on to the next channel, which is Monti Express. Now, I think when I first looked at this channel, I think one of the my triggers is generic channel banners. Yes. I think I may have discovered another trigger here. It's when people use the word random in any part of their description, channel banner, etc.
Yeah, I want to Trixon in chat says we haven't actually audit them. So we'll do Trixon next time when we do the Twitter audits.
Yep.
The reason I picked this one is because for the first time in the list, I saw someone being very honest. Most of the time, people will put in the niche, like, if they're gaming. But when they don't know what they do, they either put entertainment or variety. This person, this creator said, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm trying to figure out.
Fair enough.
And that was enough for me to go, you know what? You're being honest. Let's pull them up. Let's see what's there and let's figure it out. The banner itself looks nice, but to Rob's point, like you're even saying in more random videos, at that point you lose me. But I mean, I like the styling behind it. I love the stylized photo too.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we look at the videos, that's exactly what you're doing. You're doing random everything.
So there's some strategy. It's in terms of style of content. It looks as if you're doing some listicles. Nothing wrong with that. Like 50 things to do, 5 movies to watch, etc. It feels as if you kind of your go-to topic might be television or entertainment, because you have 5 TV shows to watch on Amazon Prime, 5 TV shows to watch on Netflix. You could extend that to, I don't know, HBO, Crave, wherever you are in the world, and whatever streaming services there are. I think you could maybe double down on that, because these 2 videos, I think, are your most popular. Well, one of the 2 most popular ones, which is good. And it feels like I haven't seen any videos about music, I don't think, or food or hotspots. It feels as if all of this was television and / entertainment. I don't know what these are. Maybe like experimental, fun stuff that you're trying to find a niche with. But if you look at these 3 videos versus the ones where you had like a bit of a TV entertainment focus, they're performing much better. It may be that they are a bit older, so they've had a bit longer time to grow. But yeah, what you're doing now, 2 days ago, 4 views, this is not working. Whatever strategy you're doing here with the dogs, maybe cute dog videos, and like, is that your content? I would be also asking the question there, is it like compilations and stuff? So maybe stick to original content.
I like the 5 videos to watch on Prime, Netflix. I like that. That totally makes sense, and time
get that
perfect. I would continue with that, like on Prime, on Hulu, on Disney Plus. I would do all of them, and then cycle back through, and then the 5 top comedies on Netflix, the 5 top comedies on Hulu, then the 5 top dramas on Hulu. Just get a bunch of those out there and see what happens.
Every month they put out a whole bunch of new content. Stuff comes and goes on Netflix and all these services all the time. So you could keep this updated forever. And I think that would really help a lot of people.
The top 5 videos leaving Netflix this month.
Yeah.
Watch them all. Videos entering Netflix this month.
Yeah. So there you are.
Netflix does some of that stuff too, but you could really dive deep and pick. People will start to respect your opinion on these shows and movies, and you could say, here's my top 5 recommendations. You have like a week to watch these.
So Monti Express, you were unsure what direction to go in. That's what we're suggesting. The sort of TV streaming service entertainment genre is maybe what you want to explore a bit more. So going back to Twitter, we had Trixon, who believes we haven't audited their channel before. So I will be able to definitely tell you whether we've audited this channel, because I never forget a channel.
Savaged it. We didn't. That's
Savage, right? Okay, Trixon. I doesn't ring a bell here, so.
I do remember savaging it, though.
So who remembers savaging it?
Well, Trixon did. I remember the name, and looking at it, it definitely would have been.
You mean Savage told you he savaged the channel, not you remember?
No, I have no idea. I mean, I saw the stream later. I didn't do it. I just saw it.
Is this Slendrina? Is that a game?
I think
it
that's
looks
a
to
game.
Be some horror game of some kind.
Is it like Slender Man but a woman?
Who knows?
I'm seeing some games, and then there's like TikTok funny moments, and it's kind of all over the place a little bit, huh? Feels
that way, doesn't it? The channel banner doesn't give us any offer. It feels like it might be a gaming channel from the icon, but then we're not sure. I don't know what this is. The president candidate for 5 minutes. That loses me completely. And then you're creating intros for people, or people are creating intros for you. I don't think you need a separate video for that. I think there's just a little too much fluff on this channel. We probably want to be seeing these videos, and then not like unless you're going to be a YouTube educational channel, you don't really need to tell us that you're making a cool logo on mobile and then like a YouTube channel trailer. Like you can leave them unlisted or not. It feels as if you're video vlogging the building of your channel when your audience really wants to know the content that you're going to be creating on a regular basis for them to watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, look, there we are. I told Savage from VidIQ to rest my channel, and it did.
Oh, let's see that. Let's watch it.
There we are. Let's not. Let's leave that
to you.
Yeah, because I don't think your channel is a YouTube channel.
Offline. You went offline.
What?
Am I offline?
Because we're offline.
Oh no.
Oh, now we're back on.
Okay, we're back. Sorry if we lost you there for a second. Let's bring us back. I've lost the channel now. Where's it gone? It's there. There we go.
I would say that enough testing has been done now on different subjects, on different things. It looks like you're branding towards a gaming channel, so become a gaming channel. Don't get distracted with like, oh, TikTok funny moments is like a thing that trends. Maybe I'll try that. You'll be at YouTube. You'll be spinning your wheels on YouTube forever. So be a gaming channel and pick a game, make some custom thumbnails for it, take a stab at it, give it like 3 weeks, a month, and see how it does. And if it's not doing what you want, and you're just done with it, then pivot to a new game. But you haven't selected what you want to do yet, and I think that's going to be your first step.
It does feel like that. Let's move on to our next channel, DC Enthusiast. You certainly pinned your colours to the mast, telling us that you are a DC fan. But then when I look at some of your videos, got a bit of Star Wars in there. I don't think that's DC. Now then, are these reviews, reactions?
Star Wars isn't DC, right?
Sorry?
Star Wars isn't DC.
No, I think everything else is.
Star Wars is owned by Disney.
Yeah.
Who owns Marvel.
Yeah.
Is that just a one-off?
No, there is some more. I think it's DC plus Star Wars, because I think there's like Clone Wars in there and stuff. But all of the other stuff, I'm not seeing any like Iron Man, the Hulk, that type of thing. It does seem to be mostly DC comics or DC television programs. And I think it's reactions, reviews, conversation on comics generally, rather than like popular culture, what myself, Travis, and Dan, we might be familiar with. This is very much going into the nitty-gritty of what's happening in the DC universe.
Another channel with a lot of videos per day. I don't understand what this is. It because people are kind of stuck inside?
It may be, yeah. You're right. This is like the 4th channel we've seen now with multiple channels a day, multiple videos a day.
YouTube these days does tend to reward quality over quantity. So you really, especially the video isn't topical, if it's more of an evergreen video, you can really hold on to it and you can draw out your content. So you're posting one video a day or one video every couple days. You're gonna burn out really quick trying to get multiple videos out every single day.
What do you think of the thumbnails? It looks to me generally central character and then 4 pictures from the comic in the background. Do you think that works, or do you think it makes it look a little too busy?
Oh, is that what that is?
It's kind of busy. So. I would at least like to see the background blurred. I like the style of it, and the Superman one stands out the most, but even that one, there's a lot. I would cut out that character, blur the background just a little bit so he pops a little bit more. But I think they're very close to being really cool.
And do you think this is an example of where maybe a bit of text might be required? Just for example, Dark Knight's Medal number 2, this one in the center here, explained and reviewed. I think maybe we need a bit of a teaser as to what might be explained, whether it's his origins or like something that a villain does in the comic. I feel as if I'm getting some great artwork here, but this is not about great artwork. It's about storytelling within a comic, isn't it? And that's what I'm missing, I think, from the thumbnails. Along with the fact that maybe there's a bit too much file name going on here in terms of Dark Knight's Medal number 2, Dark Knight's Medal number 1, which is going to help for categorizing the content, but not necessarily giving people a reason to click.
Yeah. I like in general. Yeah. I didn't even notice that there were 4 pictures behind it, which to me means that it's not even doing what the person thinks it's doing. So just having a general kind of plainish, colorful, but interesting background that's not the central focus, I think you're right, would be the move.
Let's have a look. I'm just going to do a search here and see if there's a good example of a creator to follow, which has maybe a lot of views or something that can help you What are we thinking here from the thumbnails? Comic historian seems to be the big leader in this space.
A lot of text.
Feels as sometimes text works a bit more in this area.
Yeah, really big, nice, bright fonts.
Big, chunky, bright fonts, maybe just telling you a little bit about what's going on. This is interesting because usually we're telling people not to use text, but I think in this channel's example, sorry, I'm jumping a bit too much around the channel here because my internet's going slowly. It's just, it's just nice artwork, but with little reason to click, I would potentially suggest there. And you've been doing this now, you've been doing a lot of content. I'm like, wow, this is just from a month. All of that content in the last month. It's a hell of a lot of content. So again, it might be another example where you want to look at your watch time and see if people are watching, because a lot of them are like 10 minutes plus. Are people watching for a significant amount of time, or are they just completely dropping off? Because for some reason the videos aren't getting maybe the traction that you might deserve, given the amount of content and length of time you're putting into these videos.
Yeah, those views are consistent, and with the subscriber number too. So there's some interest here.
Now I'm just looking at Star Wars. Look at this. Most videos have under 100 views. Every time you do something on Star Wars, 120, 155, 200. So it almost feels like this channel may have said, right, I'm going to be a DC channel. I'm going to do one Star Wars video. Oh, that did that quite well, actually. So I'll continue to do all of my DC stuff. And then I'll occasionally drop in a Star Wars, Clone Wars video. And that one does better every single time. So again, I mean, we've just been talking about this with Lizabeth RR channel, where they really niche down into one area. Maybe it might be time to just pick one of these comics for a week or two and just do that for a series and see what happens. I don't know. I'm juggling balls here, wondering where we might be able to help with the channel.
There are, I believe, there's some Star Wars comics out there, aren't there? That could be something to explore as well.
Let's just do most popular and see if we're getting any help here. So there hasn't been anything really that's broken through beyond 1,000 subscribers. Oh, that's interesting. How old is the channel then? Maybe we just need to find out when they started. 6 months ago. Okay.
Okay.
But it looks as if they've really ramped up production in the last two months, maybe. All right, then. I think we've run out of things to suggest here for DC enthusiast. So
we still got to do another Twitter and then some randoms before the last 30-minute thing. The surprise we have for the people that are going to stick.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll move on then. Move on to the next channel. This is the last pre-selected channel. Millionaire Mindset. Jane Froman. You are up onto 40,000 subscribers. Congratulations to you. Make money online. Grow your brand. Like the channel banner. And look at these thumbnails, folks. If you want to be told how to earn or save money, then you can avoid the value in these videos legitimate, because we see a lot of kind of scammy channels out there in terms of making money. But you look at the likes to dislikes ratios and all of these, and they're all very good. They're in the green. So I think this creator is building a lot of trust with their audience, which is great to see. That's my views on it. Travis, I think you picked this one, so I think you're going to pretty much share my thoughts here with some really nice work.
100%. They figured out something that was working. They continue to give that same value time and time again. That's why their views are so consistent. What I like about this channel is that there's not a lot of spiky views. They're just very consistent, like 5 and 10,000, which is great because you kind of know what you're going to get out of it. As far as a creator, you have like an expectation, so you have a better idea of knowing like what type of content's working versus what isn't. And from the viewer side, which is maybe the more important side, you have a general idea of what you're going to get every time. He doesn't do like a baking video randomly, then a Fortnite video. He's giving you financial advice all the way through, so people know what they're going to get. And because of that, they continue to come back consistently.
There's two currencies here. Probably the most important currency in the world is money. And the most important currency, in my opinion, on YouTube is time. And half of these thumbnails are talking about just that, money and time. How to earn money and how to save time. This channel's got it dialed down. So yeah, confetti of joy here. I don't know what to suggest other than keep doing it. You're just doing awesome.
Doing it. Doing a great job. Is there a channel banner? I think there is, right?
Yeah, channel banner's all nice and good. Community tab, are you using that? You are using that, which is great. Have you done any live streams? I don't know if you've done any live streams. We're thinking of ways to expand your content. YouTube stories, live streams, Q&As. Maybe that's where you can take a bit of your audience on the next steps. But generally speaking, you're punching out a lot of content, but you're punching out a lot of content, but giving it a little bit of time to breathe. So 5 hours ago, a day, 2 videos on that day, and then another break of a little while. So for those creators who've been looking at the channels and we've been seeing too much content, I think this is pretty much the right amount for an educational channel, not going any further than that. Millionaire mindset, well done to you, sir. Brilliant stuff. Keep it up. I wouldn't be surprised if you're clocking 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, because this channel is on fire, doing really nicely. Yeah, I mean, look at that, a million and a half views, 40,000 subscribers. You'd think maybe the channel might have more views than that, given the size of the subscribers. But like you say, Travis, just really consistent, nice.
And the right value.
Video.
Yeah, fantastic.
Brilliant. All right, so that is the last of our pre-selected channels. What we're going to do now is let's go back to Twitter and pick a couple more funny memes for us. Let's see if I can refresh there. And I think, Dan, it might be your turn to pick a entertaining thumbnail here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something before we pick this.
All right, okay.
I want people to know that we've been doing the Twitter picks for a while now, and they're awesome, and they keep getting better and better. But I do see the same ones kind of pop up over and over.
yeah, that's right.
I want you guys to know that we do this every week. This has kind of become like a regular thing. So that's pretty great.
Let's save that.
My point was, you've all week.
sorry for really saying that.
That needs to go into the VidIQ Slack.
It does.
You have a whole week to prepare these. So some people are still just using GIFs. Give us something. You guys are making thumbnails for YouTube videos all the time.
Savage is just everywhere. Anyway, sorry, Dan, you're supposed to be picking a channel. I know which one Travis and I are picking, but any that are coming out for you here?
What gaming channel? Oh, I saw that one. What's the gaming channel one? If you click that,
yeah,
scroll up. The one with the anime guy. What does that say?
Sorry, which one? This one.
Oh, a gaming channel.
Oh, a gaming channel.
No, not that one. I've seen that. That's a good one too. Right above it. Yeah, right there. What happens when you?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What?
No, I don't know. Yes.
What is this? I had to re-upload this because someone stole it after I worked 40 minutes, so I thought this community was nice. Oh, so has somebody stolen that image?
I was going to say we may want to like skip past that because I just don't. Now it's like a he said she said kind of thing.
Yeah.
I wanted to speak on that too real quick.
Oh,
you guys should probably watermark your things you make just like when you first make them. Because
can you believe this is a thing? People are taking it.
What is going on here? What have we created? We created a monster.
I love the Yoda. That is so good. Look at that.
Venom Viper again, though. We've done Venom Viper.
Yeah, he just likes to put good stuff out.
Yes, you are.
All right, so I guess
I kind of like this one.
Oh, that's very cute.
Yeah,
nice
like
dogs.
I think we have to do the first one. Visitor has arrived.
We can do the first one.
Leron making a cameo appearance. All right, so I think we just lost interest in it.
The funny thing
is, it's just so good.
I probably wouldn't have clicked that because I only saw this is the picture thing because you can't even see it.
Yeah. One thing, Tristan, make sure you include our stream in there when you're doing it. But we are happy to audit. All right. It's amazing how people do fantastic tweets.
How is it you did such a great thumbnail on Twitter and then these are just kind of like pedestrian?
Yeah, a little bit I think we've audited this channel last week. I remember that. I remember that thumbnail.
We did the thumbnail audits, and this person is in the Discord all the time.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. Okay. So Go ahead, Dan. Sorry.
I was going to say there's been a lot of time spent talking about Tristan's thumbnails. They have gotten a lot better. But I do think there's still a little bit more work that needs to be done, especially in your later videos. Like in your last one here, Octane gameplay, it's kind of the green text and weird off-white background, I think are kind of taking away from the pop of that character you've cut out. So it's just little things like that. I think they need to be massaged a bit more. And for your channel itself, we've talked about your thumbnails plenty. You're probably sick of hearing me talk about your thumbnails. So focusing on your channel itself, I will say that just looking at it now from this bird's eye view, I don't know what kind of channel you have here. Fallout, Minecraft, Apex. Is that? Let's see. I thought there was a fourth game. I picked
a bit of the kiss of death here. The beginning Fallout 4. I guess episode 1 2 weeks ago. Nothing, and we haven't seen anything else from it. So
yeah,
are you going to be doing that series or not?
I never brought this up, but I always discourage episode numbers. People disagree with me, and that's why they keep putting them anyway. But you haven't gone back to it. You put number 1, but where's number 2? It's been so I really don't think, especially for for a series like people are gonna drop out by 7 or 8. So just focus the video on the subject of that one video, even if it does follow a series. It's okay if it doesn't have a number, especially in the thumbnail. Put the number at the very end. Like let people who need numbers get them at the very end of your title. Don't let them affect your clickability. But yeah, niche down. That's my biggest piece of advice here. Your logo's cool. Looks like you got your branding going. Just niche down. Pick something, because you're playing games that are just left and right. They're all over the place.
And for encouragement, you started 3 months ago. You've already done about 50 videos, so you're passionate about this, finding your way. You're close to 50 subscribers as well, so there's some nice little milestones on there. Probably getting up to 1,000 views. So yeah, just keep up with all that sort of stuff for you. I think you do probably get the reward for potentially the best just image we've ever seen from our hashtag channel audits. And yeah, Dan, you're right. I think we've created something and we don't know what we created here. And I'm sorry, Limited Frags, if something weird is going on here.
Yeah, I'm trying to research it, but I don't even see the other one.
Yeah, if we can if you do another one, and it's and we'll happily audit your channel. But yeah, we're not trying to create like some weird thing where people try and take advantage of this. Please don't. We're trying to help all of you here. We just want some fun and a unique way to pick channels.
So can you I know Dan goes to the Discord after. If you can join the Discord, I think Dan can walk you through maybe a quick audit if you don't mind, Dan.
Yeah,
because it's a gaming channel.
Yeah,
Dan can do that. So.
Dan can do that. Dan, can you do that? Thanks.
Since we volunteered you live, everything stopped?
No, Rob is lost.
56 submissions this week, and we choose these by the Eggs of Doom that I'm calling this week. So for the next half an hour, we're going to be choosing all of these, but stick around, because in half an hour, we're going to do something special for those people who are still watching. So do make sure to stick around. But we're going to choose at channel 114 first in our random selections. And this is a music channel that kicks us off here. And it looks a little bit like this. Nikos Arvanis, I think. That is an interesting channel banner with you sitting on a... Did somebody shrink you? Now you are part of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? That is a really intriguing thumbnail.
Very cool.
Piano, sorry. The music then. Some nice views here. Look at this. 600, 500 for a 500 subscriber channel. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really good. Producing maybe one video a month at this point, so more content would be nice for your audience if you can. Jumping between music genres a bit, from heavy metal to moody to emotional piano and instrumental rock. So all of these videos in terms of music are a little different. I just need to know, is this your original content? You write original music, okay. So you maybe got a presence elsewhere, which means you can push people onto the YouTube videos, which is great. And you tend to create melancholic and romantic, relaxing pieces. Any thoughts here, gentlemen, on these?
Some of the text on the thumbnails is really hard to read.
Or cropped in some cases, so you can't read it at all.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to music channels, it's kind of hard for me to advise personally. And I always wonder if, like, ooh, could this person be like, promoting their channel in different ways, like sharing their music with other creators? So then the creators for plugging their channels, or there's a lot of different things you can do when you create music. But just off the bat, yeah, I'm noticing a lot of thumbnails that could use a little bit of work.
Yeah. I think, how much music do you have on your channel now? So you have maybe 50 videos here. What I might suggest doing to give yourself a bit more content is take the music genres, put them into create like a 20-minute video of an album, so that you can have maybe a video every 2 weeks instead of maybe a video a month. That might help you there. And what else? Is this music free for others to use? Might be, again, adding value so that people can maybe use this music in their own videos. I don't know whether you want to do that or not, but again, offering value to the audience might help you with that, just with a bit more reach. Any other thoughts, Travis?
No, I think you got it. I just think that interestingly, the banner is the most compelling kind of picture.
It is, isn't it? It's a really intriguing image, and I'm like, how could you translate that more into the thumbnails a little bit?
By the way, there's a guy in tech called SuperSaf, and he does a similar thing. All of his thumbnails are him smaller than real life next to a huge smartphone, because he does smartphone reviews. Yeah, and that's like his kind of thing, and you could totally do something similar here.
Wasn't he the pioneer of the multi-camera tripod thing, where like you stick 5?
I think you're thinking of Mr. Who's the Boss, but SuperSaf is known for like his look and his thumbnails, where he's always smaller than the smartphone. They're really cool looking. Like
I just remember where he created like Jimmy tripods, and like Case and I saw like he put like 5 Galaxy S video. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. SuperSaf is from Leicestershire, I think, in the UK, so I'm familiar with his work. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So you're thinking like this channel banner is intriguing for a thumbnail. If you could maybe turn that into it's intriguing as a channel banner, you can maybe turn it into thumbnails, and then maybe add some uniqueness to perhaps kind of a generic texty ones that we've got here. Let's pick another random channel then. Oh, I don't need that one. We need this one, and we're picking 4, 4, 5. Okay, a vlogging channel, Joe XD. Wow, the first 2 random channels, and they're not gaming channels. What is happening?
I know.
All right, no channel banner, so please do a channel banner if you can. You've just started YouTube, so I'll forgive you that you haven't quite built out your channel yet. And just looking at the thumbnails and the titles, I wouldn't have an understanding of what your channel is about.
You know what this is? This is what, because 90% of these are like 10 seconds or less. This is a TikTok channel. In other words, it probably should be a TikTok channel.
So yeah, they're bringing content from elsewhere a little bit.
Well, I'm not even saying that they're doing that. I'm saying that some of this content would probably work better on TikTok because it's short form. There are some longer stuff. Yeah. But it seems like it's a fan, nothing, to my new subscribers, update video, pun, like some of these things could fit within like a TikTok, and maybe with the age of the creator might even work out better. Because right now, would I ever subscribe to nothing?
Yeah, what are we trying to watch here? And we're just giving you the average viewer's perception of the channel. Or what am I getting myself into? I think I like to say that in terms of TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you more stumble upon the content rather than it being delivered to you. Whereas with YouTube, there is more search intent. People are trying to find specific content a little bit more. And so yeah, I think you're right there, Travis, in that this content right now, in terms of like, there's no search keywords that we would see here, except for like, I think this is one which probably has the most YouTube-ness to it, in terms of it has a game title in there, and like you can get it for $1. But everything else, it's a fan, literally nothing, update video. Those are not the type of videos that are gonna get discovered on YouTube. Yep. So that's Joe X. Let's move on to the next one, and we have 164 next on the list. 164, and it is a gaming channel. Oh no, hang on, I typed in the wrong number. Sorry, it's not that channel we wanted. It is a US. Oh, hang on, I think. This is one of those which we pre-selected, realized we already audited, and then we've already audited this channel before. So I think basically this channel did far too much random tech to confirm, like printers, computers, PS4 controllers.
Also
probably the audience doesn't know what to expect. So yeah, make sure that you're niching down there a little bit on that channel. Oh, actually, I think, hang on, I've typed in I'm making so many mistakes here. 164, that's the channel that we were looking at. And this is a gaming channel. Right, here we go. What do we got here? Heist Guy YT. Looks like another person who has joined YouTube very recently, I think. Yes, in the last month. Welcome to YouTube, Heist Guy YT. I think you're a Grand Theft Auto or Fortnite channel. Seems to be the case. Yeah.
Okay.
As we would generally recommend, less text, more custom thumbnails that are teaching people or communicating what the video's about. Another channel which has been doing it exclusively almost live streams over the last week or so, I would say. And just, again, small sample size, but look at when you do what looks to be a video on demand, it gets more views because it maybe has more search intent and is going to be more discoverable than live streams if you're just doing a similar live stream every single day. Dan, help us out here. Anything else?
Better thumbnails, I think, especially for these later ones. It looked like your older videos had way better thumbnails than lately.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, look at this. You're using the template, obviously.
Yeah, way more clickable and nice big text we can read. Lately, you've kind of shifted gears, and I don't think it's working too well. Some of your video titles too, like Fortnite, my worst stream, no mic. It's almost as if you're asking people, don't watch this.
You are a little bit, are you? Those are all of the things you wouldn't want in a video.
I'm just playing Fortnite. Okay, you don't have to watch. So
good point. All right, 209. What have we got for 209? It is another gaming channel. I think we've audited this channel, Level 1.
It sounds right
here?
Sounds
really
familiar.
I'm pretty sure we've audited this channel before Level 1. Was this a donation channel on Friday? I think it was. I remember these icons.
Yeah, I do too.
Definitely remember these.
Couple of videos since our audit.
Oh, look, did he change his... I remember I was criticizing the YouTube face as being exactly the same in every single one. That one's a little different than the live stream. 500 views.
Hey!
That Stanley Parable... Is that you or is that a game? I don't know.
Stanley
Parable. Yeah, so that one did really well. I think, given the live stream and how well it did, maybe a series on that. But there are all live streams, aren't they? Yeah. So maybe he's completed the game. Anyway, we'll move on. We don't want to audit channels. We've already audited it before. Channel 300. Curly Hair Education. All right, Travis, this is one for you.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
I used to have curly hair.
Radically Curly. Nice channel name. Like that.
Love it. I love the value proposition, too. We rock the fabric of your hair. I love... all of that.
I do, yeah. That's fantastic.
So much of this is right on. Value proposition is in. The Afro curly cut is a great thumbnail. It looks good. My guess is it's actually going to look similar to what you'd see if you search for it. I've done a lot of work with hair channels. I know more about hair than I think I ever have in my life. I no longer really have any. Some of these are right in tune. That second row down with the red hair, the curly hair one, is a very good thumbnail. It's not perfect. It needs to be zoomed in a little bit more, a little bit closer, but the angle is correct.
We've got some letterboxing going on.
Yeah,
here.
so I'm not sure if that is either. That? Is that because it's a picture taken from something, or I can't really tell. But some of these are really on point, and they definitely are they're definitely in line with what I see for a lot of these. But I guess the question is, like, how long is Afro curly? Yeah, if you'll see, a lot of them are like. There's a lot of two takes too, by the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of thumbnail we want to be looking at here. Really detailed on the hair, and look at how the color punches on that one as well.
And look how many. All of these have two takes.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's not a mistake. That's a trend. That's something you need to pay attention to. That means people are clicking that, so you need to be doing that right now.
And you've tested it a little bit here, but it's just not quite right. It's not zoomed in enough. We've got some text which is cropped a bit. Thumbnails definitely need. It looks as if you've got a picture which has been used on another social platform, and you've tried to use it on YouTube, and it just looks weird. It doesn't look right.
Yeah. I would do the 2 takes. And if you have a problem, getting a good, like some people don't know how to take an actual picture. Forget about taking a picture. Just roll a video, do a whole bunch of different stances, which is what I do, and then you can just cut the picture out of the video. I mean, that's how I do my thumbnails.
Yeah. Now, I see that I think they've had maybe a semi-viral video because they had 50,000 views. Okay, these are a little older, so maybe we can't touch on them. Yeah, so thumbnails. Mm-hmm. Get those thumbnails nailed down and keep on the curly titling, which seems to be what you're using mostly in your videos. Let's move on to the next channel, which is 131 Photography.
So thumbnails are going to be amazing.
Where are all the gamers this week? Where have they all gone? Norge Media. Do you have just one video? Welcome to YouTube. Oh. Hello to you, sir. I like the fact that you already have a channel banner. Do you already have a... all right, you need to fix out this a little bit, the front page, but you've only got one video, so I'm not going to criticize you too much. The fact that you have 50 views on your first video after 4 days, that's already something to celebrate, I think. Custom thumbnail, you're already talking about maybe saving some money, or like is something cheap or not, and I think the thumbnail is okay at this point. So yeah, I think generally an okay start. But what else could we say about this channel?
That topic you're covering is great. Now I can tell just out of the gate you're going to be covering topics around photography that are not necessarily like, oh, here's me at the Grand Canyon and here's a picture of that. You're actually talking about like equipment and things that photographers are going to be, picking up and buying. So, are you checking a?
Yeah, I just wonder. Yeah, I wonder if he's testing the video that we saw when we tested that. Anyway, sorry, go on.
I think you're doing a lot of things right out of the gate. You have a dollar sign with an arrow pointing. I will say that the softbox there is. I almost missed that. I saw you and I'm like, where's that arrow pointing? It looks like the collar of your shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's really close to being a very impactful thumbnail, I think. I would have just made that light more of the hero, the softbox, obviously, more of the hero, because that's what the video is literally about. Our cheap softbox is worth it. Yeah. But
not much to go on so far, but great start for the channel with just one video. I think you gained a subscriber as well while we were watching. So well done to you. All right, this is a last random one we'll do, and then we'll go to Twitter for some more funnies. This is channel 360. It is a car channel. And let's take a look at this one. Whisper Thang.
Y'all asked for it, so
50 2017 Camaro SS. I don't know, is that the car that you're covering on the channel? Or
I would guess it's all about this car.
I think banner. You are... Oh, well, it's got something about Corvettes and Camaros in there. But yeah, the majority seem to be about... Sorry, I don't know anything about cars, so I may be talking about the car you're actually covering in all of your videos. Okay, so you've been around for 5 months, and it looks as if you're talking about performance cars, specifically maybe this car in general, the Camaro SS. Are we worried that maybe that's a little too niche, or should the channel be going that far? The one video that I see that is performing better than others is when they do a comparison between another car. That's interesting to note. Or does the creator just need time and patience for YouTube to really find the audience that wants to know how to look after their 50 2017 Camaro SS?
Yeah, it certainly is niche. I think this is an aspiring car channel, but they only have their car right now. maybe it's great practice for as you maybe go to car shows or things like that, so you can make some more content. But
do you think there's ever a case where we would suggest to a creator that maybe you're a bit too niche?
This would be one, I think. I think so.
Like, is I mean, let's just do a search. Is there an audience for 50 2017? Okay, so I guess maybe that one is it. So the car was released 3 years ago, and there was some interest then. I don't know if there is any more. That's a big thing to suggest to a creator, though, isn't it? That I know you're passionate about this car, but are there enough people out there on YouTube who are passionate about the same thing and want to watch your content?
Here's what we can say, though. They're doing a lot to their car, it looks like, in terms of customization. So I might focus your channel less on the car itself and more on maybe the products or what you're buying for it.
Yeah, it might be worth doing that.
It would virtually be the same content, it seems, but it would just change your titles, and basically the theme of the channel would kind of feel different.
Yeah, it just seems a shame that some of these thumbnails, if we were to maybe dial down the text a little bit, I quite like them. I like the focus on the car image, and like when it's been washed, that looks pretty cool. It just seems unfortunate that the channel's not getting more views at this point. Also, maybe it might be worth looking at your video length. I tend to feel as if when people are really passionate about something, they'll allow the creator to go into a lot more detail. Like, as you do an in-depth review of your car, which is 5 minutes long, but then all of the other videos where you've been talking about, like, I don't know, how to clean it and wheels that you might have, those videos are actually longer than your in-depth review. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you're not giving enough to the audience, or like there's no audience there to watch the content. Yeah, I think, Dan, you're probably you're right there, and maybe that you need to use the hero of the journey is the car, but the products that you're using for the car and like the how to look after your car tips in general might be a path forward. Mm-hmm. Like looking after performance cars in general. That is Whisper Thang there with 23 subscribers so far. Let's go then to...
I picked one. So I went
just 1 second, Travis. Right. Let me just tell folks what we're going to do right now. This is going to be scary for you, but you need to be ready. We've decided that people who stay for an hour and a half are the best, the most committed fans, and we want to give you a second chance to have your channel random selected. So what we're going to do now, watch this.
Uh-oh.
Boom, boom, boom. Fatality.
Go to the link now. Fill it out again. I know it's a bit of work for you, but it gives you a much higher chance of being selected randomly than all of those. And we're testing this. If this doesn't work, no problem. We'll go back to normal. Anyway, you've got a couple of minutes to do that while Travis tells me the tweet that we need to look at.
Your boy Ed did one. He did two. One of them I think is kind of funny, but one of them's hilarious. Oh, there's Savage Donks. I didn't see that one. That's a new one. There's a really funny one. That's terrible, though.
Jeez.
Really captured your essence there.
So
they certainly did.
Oh, wait a minute. That person took that one, too. So people keep stealing each other's pictures. That's not good. Keep going. So your boy Ed, so that was him, but he has another picture he did much further back. But if you click on his profile, you'll see it.
Who's this? Sorry, which one?
Scroll up a little bit with the one with the purple hand. And
right, okay, this one.
Click on him, and then you'll see the picture he did earlier, which is the one that
this one.
Right, yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yes. And hopes and dreams dead.
Is that a Pokemon reference?
No, I think it's just everyone in the last 15 minutes of the show is about to lose their chances for anything worth.
All right, because Savage comes along, yeah. Do you want to audit this channel then?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, you like this one? Okay, your boy Ed is a channel we are auditing. Next, Edmaster 2005. You have something. Animation and memes.
Oh, it's cut off, huh?
Yeah, a bit of cropping going on there. So fix your channel banner if you can, please.
Yep.
Sonic stuff. Sonic custom animations, it looked like.
Yeah, I think that it's important to, like, we've seen an animation channel kind of similar-ish to this before. The drawing style was kind of similar. And animation channels can blow up if done correctly. And as you can see, some of these take a really long time to do. They're pretty short, 25 seconds. You know,
there's one that's 10 hours long and it's got 500
That's
views.
what I'm trying to figure out. What is it? Animated remake 10 hours. Holy wow. Yeah, so animation channels are difficult. I think it's important to make sure that whatever the coolest aspect of the animation is in the thumbnail. If you are someone who draws, your thumbnail should beat everybody by far. Like, you should understand that easily. And don't try to put too much text in it unless it's like part of the story, but definitely give the apex of whatever the story is, kind of the teaser part in the thumbnail itself, and redo that banner because it's getting off.
Redo the banner, and I guess for an animation channel, they're actually pumping out quite a lot of content, which is unusual for an animation channel. Some of the length of these, like some are 30 seconds long, and then some are 10 hours long, and then some are 2 minutes long.
Yeah.
You might want to look at your analytics and see, is it like a sweet spot of like videos that do really well for your content, and do check them out. So that's Edmaster 2005. Let's pick another one then. I want to go to the top of the list here and then work ourselves down. Savage Stonks. I think that's a bit of an overused one, you would say, at this point. I don't really want to go anywhere near that one. That's it stops me scrolling. I'll tell you that much.
This is true.
There you go.
That's cute.
Oh, that's from, I've forgotten what it is. What is it from?
Anchorman.
Anchorman, there you go. does that work? Because Limited Frags redeemed himself.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. There we go. So here we go, Limited Frags. You've won yourself your audit. Nice channel banner as well.
Yeah.
I assume it's about gaming and tech gaming and maybe VR. And now in the thumbnails, I would say are just all over the place. Too much text. And again, it looks as if the creator's starting from scratch with every single thumbnail that they make, so there's a lack of consistency a little bit there. Are these all different games, Dan? Like Titanic Gone Wrong? Or?
A bit bouncing around. Titanic Gone Wrong, Gmod, House of Evil, DayZ. So maybe it's a lot of horror games I'm noticing. So maybe that's the niche here, which is fine. I mean, that's a good place to start. Given that horror gaming is also a pretty big niche, I would probably pick one game for a bit and let it scare the poop out of you, just play it through. And then
think
move on
they're all VR games, aren't they? Because I've seen wearing it on some of them.
VR is a huge, if you could tackle VR, that's a big niche in itself. So
especially with the Half-Life game out right now.
Half-Life, exactly. Horror VR YouTuber could be a nice niche to start with. And then with a gaming channel like this, I would play one for a bit, because you're kind of just changing games so quickly, and your audience is just they're gonna break their necks trying to keep up with you. So yeah, I would definitely niche down for a period of time at least.
Niche down, and like I think Half-Life VR. I mean, I'm not a VR gamer, but when you say Half-Life VR, that gets me interested as a layman. So yeah,
I'll tell you right now, like that's the game that actually makes me want to buy VR, because I've watched Little PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye playing it. It looks phenomenal. 200.
That can't be possible.
How many minutes was that?
The people just copy.
We have a lot of viewers right now.
What?
That's true. It seems possible.
How is that? How is that possible?
How long was that? 5 minutes?
Yeah. What? I don't believe that.
We were trying to do you guys a favor, but the competition's on.
I am right. Okay, I think we have to pick the first one who managed to submit. Sure. I'm going to do that as a first channel. Yeah. I'm astonished. That makes me believe that people have got all of this copied and pasted and ready to post, or some bots or something. Anyway, Manny, you have 7,000 subscribers. I'm going to say, first of all, congratulations on hitting 7,000 subscribers for a music channel. We always struggle giving advice to music channels, but when you have 7,000 subscribers, well done. Really weird that you've actively faded out your channel icon. I don't know why that is, but it's intriguing. I don't know if it catches people's eye when they're scrolling through the comments.
Could it be the latest video? Why did I stop making music?
Oh, and they're kind of now taking a break. Kind of like a half.
It's from the calling thumbnail.
A half slumbered channel.
It's from the calling thumbnail, the fourth one over.
Oh, I see.
Okay. All right. I see. All right. So with 7,000 subscribers, I guess you must have had a breakthrough semi-viral video that's brought in a lot of views. Yeah. A couple here. And these are all from a very long time ago. Yeah.
Your music
can't really count any of these. I'm sorry if you may be a recognized artist with with some music on other platforms, or like you're already well established. My guess is.
Yeah, I mean, I think also some of the thumbnail, like he's obviously trying different thumbnail styles, because you can see they're switching.
Yeah.
Like there's a group of them that look the same each time, and he's trying different things, which I can appreciate for sure. As always be testing, right? ABT. But yeah, it's difficult to figure out something that, especially seems like most of these are about one or two particular songs. So unless you have like a real rabid fan base about a particular song, it's kind of difficult to keep doing more videos about that song.
Something also interesting here is that like loads of videos released 4 years ago.
4 months.
I'm a little worried that all of these were released at exactly the same time. I might be wrong about this, and these videos here, like 2 months ago. Let's just quickly find this out. I want to see this video. Right, premiered January 3rd. And then was this premiered January 3rd. I still think January 9th. Okay, so you're not releasing them all exactly the same time. And again, well, I guess for a musical artist, it might be useful to do premiering on YouTube, but it just doesn't feel as if you have the audience to build up excitement in that respect.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just a lot. It feels as if you're releasing your music, the videos of your music, and then you don't do anything else on your channel. So it leaves these huge gaps, which means that the subscribers are just not really staying for. I mean, you may have 7,000 subscribers, but it feels like you probably got active-wise maybe 1,000 at best. So maybe, I don't know, maybe more vlogging stuff, or like musical tutorials, like telling people how you make your music. Like why do you make music? You did a Q&A there a little while ago. Great. Can you do more of that type of content, whereas it's just mostly music videos and an occasional community content? We agree with that, folks? We all good?
I do. 100%.
Yeah. All right. Like 203. Wow. I mean, I don't know how we did that. I don't know what happened there. But that was crazy. Because hang on.
What are the chances?
Yeah, I don't believe that. I'm sorry, I don't believe that.
I do actually.
All right. We'll do 203 and then we'll do 25. Right, gaming wave. Let's see if we can go through. We're going to do like a quick fire round. We'll try and go through about 4 or 5 channels quickly. Yeah. Dan, you got a minute on this channel, Wave.
All right, value proposition, please and thank you. You're doing Fortnite. That's cool. What about Fortnite? Niche down. Fortnite is very, very popular. You are competing with a lot of people. Thumbnails could use a little work. Maybe, I don't know. It's a bit messy. I think I would try to simplify them a little bit in some ways, and in other ways they might be a little too simple. They don't really tell me anything. So I would kind of also GTA 5 and Fortnite. That's going to be a bit tough too.
Everybody has that like fascination with doing Fortnite and then just a little bit of GTA 5. I see that merging of channel gaming content quite a lot.
Both very old games, both very saturated games. So you're going to struggle a little bit there, but good luck. All
right, 25. Sorry, folks, if you're not getting the full auditing experience here, but we want to try and get through as many as we can before somebody turns up on our live stream. Mr. TCI, more gaming, Fortnite, a little bit of Red Dead Redemption 2.
I thought it was a music channel because of the banner.
Oh yeah, with musical notes, and then there isn't any of that, unless it's music from the games, but it doesn't look to be. It's like custom games, live skins, live streaming. It looks as if it's mostly live streaming, and then a bit of very short videos. Like if you're going to do Red Dead Redemption 2 Funny Moments 2, do a compilation, not just one video.
Yeah. Funny moment is more like it because, I don't know how many moments you could fit in 22 seconds.
I do like a little bit of creativity we're doing on the thumbnails, making them look a little different, which is nice.
Yeah, I like that.
But find a niche, more videos that are going to help creators on a regular basis, that type of thing, tutorials. We've said it a lot with gaming channels, and I think we're pretty much saying the same thing there with that one. 166, Redstone Craft. Is this Redo?
So it's a Minecraft channel that does Redstone, right?
I think it was Redo Stone.
Oh, Redo Stone.
I'm not sure about that channel, Banner. It doesn't look. I don't think that's a generic one, though. I think that's. I can't remember seeing that one.
It might as well be.
Yeah, true. It might as well be. When it's about Minecraft.
You just started YouTube.
Welcome to YouTube. Congratulations on 10 subscribers.
I would get rid of the Discord stuck on a black screen video because your gaming channel and asking for help about Discord. I mean, you could unlist that video and send it to whoever you needed to send that to, but it probably shouldn't be on your main channel. Okay, well, you're just getting started, so it's going to be a matter of, if you've niched down to Minecraft, that's great. What are people going to see that you can show them about Minecraft that they haven't seen before? Get some custom thumbnails in there.
Well, I like that thumbnail actually, Dan. Like no text, first of all, and like TNT run, and we can see like there's a couple of references to TNT. So I think for 3 videos in, I think they're already going in the right direction there.
That's clearly a clip from the game too. So there could have been a little something there more enticing. Like I see it's a lot of TNT, but it, it's pretty zoomed out, and just my 2 cents is you just started. That's awesome. But custom thumbnails. I
broke my machine, so I need to restart it. Okay, 206 now. What are we going to get? Don't give me 206. I would have been really nervous about a random picker then. How do I pronounce this channel?
That's going to be our first bit of advice then.
Satchot? Satcho? I'm going to say Satcho.
Oh, well, it's okay. Not in English.
Okay. Animation, I believe.
No, it's gaming. It's Black Desert.
Sorry. I apologize.
Black Desert animation.
Well, the game is, I guess, animated.
Thanks for saving it there, Travis. Red text. Don't use red text. Don't mind having text in the title, in thumbnails, but don't use red text because it's always difficult to read.
In that thumbnail in the top right corner, I see a character, and it's the smallest thing in the whole thumbnail. I like to see the characters nice and big. I would make that the opposite of what it is. You're getting views though. People are finding your content. And it looks like Black Desert's kind of your niche. Some
subscribers.
114, 403.
There are some videos that get a lot more views, so I think you need to find out which those are and why they're doing significantly better than the average one, which seems to get less than 10 views on occasions. You need to cut them out a bit. Again, quantity versus quality. Maybe trim it down to the videos that are going to work really well for your audience. Not just posting videos because you want to. Post videos that your audience wants to see there. And are they including the game enough in a title? I'm not sure if they are.
It's at the very end. I would try and switch up your titling strategy a little bit, which could help. And then the live thumbnail is fine, but you were using the same one for like the video on demand content too, which you'd want to change up.
I think we found all the gaming channels finally when we told everybody to resubmit their channels, because it's game PX Cam 20 Racing. Okay. Both said that because we were both thinking the same thing, Dan, weren't we? Right. Completely different driving game. We've not seen this before.
Well,
channel
too.
750 subscribers. Each video is getting more views and subscribers. Brilliant. Here's your niche. Like the thumbnails. Yep. The text seems to be working for you, which is fine. And each of the texts in the thumbnails is not just repeating the title. It's like telling a bit of a story, like Aggressive Overtake or The Best Track Ever. Actual clean racing, I don't know. You've got to watch a video to find it out. Love it. I'm giving this one a confetti of joy. Love it. Sorry, Danny. You're the gaming channel auditor.
I second everything you said, and I think that this person has been listening to some advice.
I would agree 100%. All right, we'll pick one more, and then I think somebody is maybe going to be bringing us some facts that we really aren't interested in.
Oh, no.
So heads up there. There's a little bit of a warning. And now we're looking at Quids Gaming. Welcome to YouTube. A lot of people starting YouTube in the last couple of weeks, so welcome to the adventure. Custom thumbnails. I like that.
Yeah.
Thumbnails are easy to see. Fable 2 Landlord. That's a very old game.
Very old game.
I don't know if anybody's really covering that.
It's not even the newest Fable game. Okay, so it's great that you're starting with games you have, though, that you probably really enjoy. I will tell you, I'll give you the cold hard truth. No one is, unless there's something I don't know, and I'm willing to be wrong, but I don't think anyone is searching for Fable 2 or Portal, because they're very old. But use them to practice, get your chops, learn the platform, and play what you're comfortable playing. But as you grow, as you continue, you're going to want to play games that are a lot more relevant.
I think the thumbnail game is on point. And just remember, Dark Souls, Portal, Fable 2, 3 different games, 3 big different audiences, and 3, you would call them retro games at this point. So think a little bit about your strategy going forward as well. All right, it's that time of the live stream where I look at how many people are watching, which is 400. Fantastic, brilliant, awesome. And then I look at my graph and I say, oh, look, we're peaking. So how is that going to plummet over the next few minutes as we welcome in? Well, I don't know if welcome is the right word. Is he here yet?
I'm busting through. I want you to know something there, Rob. After the last couple of weeks have been so successful and I've filled my coffers with all the money, I decided to come out with some merch. Now, I know some of the people in the chat there, they know about that thing called B-roll. Is that a thing?
It certainly is, yeah.
I wanted you to know that in all my videos, I'm so savage, I am the B-roll. So the I'm so savage, I am the B-roll shirts will be available at a truck stop near you.
Where can we not get those?
You can get them at www.imsosavagebuythishirt.com.net.facebook.
.org. I hope you claim that, because I guarantee you somebody, if you haven't claimed that right now, Savage, somebody in the live chat is actually going to be doing that. What we do at this point is we offer Savage the opportunity to give his unique take on some of your channels, and the way you get your channel savaged, as it were, is you simply type that in the chat, and we'll take a look at the channel. So or roast me.
I do want to mention something that you may not know, Rob.
Yep. Go ahead.
Lobsters communicate with their bladders. I don't know if you knew this. This is a true story.
Lobsters communicate with their bladders.
Their bladders. They go number one on each other. This is the thing. This is true. You can look it up. It's Google it.
I'm not Googling anything suggested by you in the slightest. Anyway, I'm going to bring you on screen now, Savage, to take a look at LM0055.
Did this person asked for this? I want to make sure that this person knows.
They did, yes. They said roast me in the chat, so that is why they know.
Isn't that laugh my Oreo off? Is what that stands for? LM. I'm laughing my Oreo off. Something serious?
It may be. You know more about this than me.
Is that a 5 or an S? I can't tell. Is this F1?
Yeah.
Is this?
Yeah, Formula One. You're familiar with that, right?
Yeah, Formula One. I remember that back in 1972. People used to watch that. Do people still watch that?
Formula One since.
I lost Rob.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
I'm back. Hello.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right.
I'm back. Hello.
Okay, yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Are we back?
You've been thrown off. I don't know what's going on, Rob. What's happening?
Stream is resuming. Right, stream is back. Okay.
Gain control. I don't know what's happening.
Right, we're back. All right. So yeah, nobody's watched Formula One since 1992, I think is what you said. So there's no point in having that channel. All right. Fine. I won't disagree with you on that one, actually. Right. Who else wants to be savaged? You just put #savage or some text
or something like that. Yeah. Don't forget to buy your I am the B-roll shirts on the nearest block. Actually, you can't go outside, so I'll just knock on your door.
You got to go to the nearest corner. Is that
nearest
right?
corner that's safe. Keep away from me is what I'm trying to say.
Mr. Planet Coaster, 8 subscribers. Oh, it's a roller coasting channel.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Do you know when you go on a roller coaster, you get off, you feel like you want to throw up because it's so crazy? That's what this channel makes me want to do. I feel so crazy. I want to throw up. I
wonder where that was going.
I'm not feeling well. Like my stomach feels like it's going to fall out. It's not good.
I just will add, nice idea. I like the thumbnails, and it's like a simulation roller coaster. So keep it up. I think.
By the way, did you know that high heels were originally for men? This is the thing. This is real.
Really?
It is. It's true.
Well,
true thing.
I rarely argue with you, Savage, and on this occasion, I can't be bothered arguing with you. Next channel is Super Easy History.
Ooh, I like history that's easy because I don't like to have to look things up. Tell me something historical.
Like, what was the Magna Carta?
She went to high school with me, actually. Meg and her sister Lily Carter. They were quite nice. I'm not gonna lie. They were nice young ladies. I'm not gonna lie. Is this their YouTube channel?
Super Easy History. What do you think of the thumbnails there, Savage?
Spanish flu. Isn't that what everyone's happening right now?
No, that was a while ago. That was 100 years ago. That one, Savage.
Oh, okay. How bad was the Spanish flu pandemic? Okay. So here's the thing. Super Easy History. Let me ask you a question. If I had to try to find this channel, am I going to type in EZ or EASY? Now, see, this is real. This is a real feedback here. You're probably surprised around real information here for a minute.
I am lost.
You're lost for. You don't know what to say. I understand. It's fine.
I have been out savaged.
That is your first feedback you've ever gotten that you're actually surprised by.
I think that's actually a good answer.
By the way, did you know McDonald's once made bubblegum flavored broccoli?
I didn't want to. Have you ever seen The Founder? That's an interesting film to watch about the creation of McDonald's.
I did. I watched that. By the way, a cow bison hybrid is called a beefalo.
Stop it.
Again, this is a real thing. You can Google this. It's a real thing. Okay,
beefalo. There we are. Let's just check how many viewers we've lost so far. 100. Well done. Let's carry on.
Listen, it's quality, not quantity. Let's not worry about that right now.
Destiny Games here. Nearly 300 subscribers. I would usually let Dan take a look at this one, Savage. But since you're here,
I'll give my 2 cents. What does Dan say?
How many videos do we have? Like 5?
Does it really matter, Dan? If we really are being honest about this, does it matter?
Well, it kind of matters. I want to know what they do. Okay. I actually like these thumbnails a lot. I'm not gonna lie. So especially the older ones. I think some of the newer, especially the latest one, is okay.
Hey, Dan, did you know Scotland has 421 words for the word snow? Did you know that?
I did know that.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was Sweden that had so many words. I think I'm calling you out on that one, Savage. I don't think Scotland.
I'm looking right at it.
It doesn't snow in Scotland that much. It rains a lot, but
I said Sweden, man. What's wrong with you?
Nah,
I said Sweden.
I'm calling you out on that.
Oh, sorry,
one.
Scotland. Yes, it is Scotland. Sorry.
Okay, Savage. Let's have a look at this one. Go to channel. I just have to randomly select them here because the chat is going so fast for Savage.
That's because the chat is savagery. Dino Squad.
Dino Squid by Luke's Rex.
Dino Squad. I know that you have problems reading sometimes because you're Canadian and British all at the same time. But here in America, the great old US of A, that's Dino Squad. I just want you to know that.
Okay, if you insist.
Right. Minecraft, which are there dinosaurs in Minecraft?
Yes, there can be if you mod it.
Do we see dinos anywhere in any of these?
No, we do not.
What can you do to help these people, Dan? Because I can't help them. I think it's
okay. Yeah. Well, don't do part numbers. Just don't do that. You're just started though, so maybe you didn't know that. I won't be.
Does that look like Cartman out of South Park?
No, that's an enchanting table. What are you talking about?
Just my mind is wondering here.
I don't know. I don't see it. I'm sorry. Anyway, you just started. I'm not like Savage. I'm not going to be mean. I think you're doing great. Work on your thumbnails a little bit and niche down and don't do parts.
Did you know that octopuses lay 56,000 eggs at a time? That's a big omelet.
What, exactly 56,000? That's a big omelet.
I wouldn't dig too deep into that one. That's what it said.
All right. F-Tech.
Blush too, apparently. I was not aware of this.
F-Tech, more Minecraft here for you, Savage.
Yes, indeed. So, here's what's funny about this sort of stuff. I want to tell you something that's really, look at the chat is going wild. It's a Savage chat. I appreciate you, Savage chat. If you have a really good Minecraft video, it makes people want to play the game, download and install it. For me, whenever I see a channel like this, it makes me want to go back in time and delete every copy of Minecraft that was ever created. I just want you to know, channels like this make me want to go back in time.
Look at this. What is Kovacs 2020 F? Is that a game, Dan? Like, this channel got 2,000 views from that one video, and then everything else is.
I
remember that
show.
It again.
Do more of that, I would say.
Yeah, there's your channel.
Do more of that, yeah. Okay. Can we find another channel? Yes, we can. Okay, we'll do this and then we'll go to Twitter and see if we can find one from there to Savage. And we'll pick a savage themed tweet from there.
Did you know that cows don't have upper front teeth?
Where are they?
I don't know. I mean, I'm Googling this. I don't know what to tell you. It's not like I came up with this. This is true.
I'm glad that you're honest that you just Googled.
Did I tell you that I'm selling shirts? Did I make mention of this? It's
I think important. I think we're now at the Z roll of those shirts.
I am the B roll. I want people to know that. Sorry.
Yage Productions, 700 subscribers. Fortnite one here. Savage, can you sum up Fortnite in a single word?
Gimmick infringement.
Right. Okay. Let's move on.
No, wait. Do you see that? They got my glasses. It's gimmick infringement.
Oh, they have. There we go.
You will be hearing from my lawyer post haste.
All right then. Sorry, Age Productions, that we've got you in trouble with the law there. Let's now go to Twitter and we'll pick.
Lord, that was crazy.
That was. It was scary. Let's pick are there any savagery style ones that we've got here at all? Oh, hello.
That's hot. That's hot. Oh, that's a good one.
That's quite funny, actually.
Wait so long to get
Can somebody put our faces on that one?
Yeah, put our faces on there. You win for sure.
Deep fakers onto that one, and yeah. Oh, here we are. Do you want to do? Oh, we've already done your boy Ed. Yeah, we have. Any more savage ones here? Oh, there we are. Here's one.
That's me dropping a flying elbow onto the rope.
It's McRed Panda, but we've already audited him here. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one then, Savage. Let's take a look at this, even though it wasn't necessarily a Savage.
I'll just leave my 2 cents.
Whoa, here we go. You can uke. 350,000 subscribers. Hello.
Moesha.
Now, come on, surely you've got something nice to say about a channel with so much success.
I gotta be honest, I don't. Ukuleles, it's kind of out of my realm of expertise. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't think doing like cover versions of Harry Styles with a ukulele or Taylor Swift is like a unique approach to being on YouTube?
No, most of those words you just said I didn't understand, so I'm just gonna say yes.
All right then. So.
What is a Harry Styles? Isn't that like when you don't shave your back? I don't know.
Savage, if you could summarize this channel in a single sentence, how would you do that?
I don't understand. Is what the best I can do. I know it's a couple.
You don't understand what this channel is about.
I don't know what a ukulele is. What are we talking about now? This is 1872?
All right, I think this is the biggest channel we've ever savaged, so we do apologize for that. And have we got any more time, Savage, or are you done?
I got another couple minutes. Just there's another minute or two.
Any more facts?
I mean, you see all the chats in here. The people are going crazy.
I don't know if we can
Did you know that avocados were named after reproductive organs? I know it doesn't make sense, but it's a thing.
No, I didn't.
I mean, I don't know what part of my body is an avocado, but it is what it is.
How many more of these savage facts do you have, just out of interest?
You only have 2 body parts that never stop growing. I'll give you a guess what one of them is.
Okay.
The number symbol is not, the hashtag symbol is not actually called a hashtag or a pound. Didn't I know this?
Right, yeah. Hamish and Mason. Okay, 2 younger creators here. Welcome to YouTube.
Hello.
Been here for 3 weeks.
How old are these? Wait a minute, hold on. Aren't you supposed to be over 13 to be on YouTube?
Savage raises a very good point, which we should probably gloss over with something nice to say. Dan, so can you do that for us, please?
Yeah, welcome to YouTube.
Oh, thanks, Dan. Keep doing it. Keep creating content. Welcome to YouTube. Make gaming content. Find out what works for you. Good stuff. Welcome. And sorry if you got savage there. We didn't really want to do that. And let's have a look at this one. Oh, my chat.
Did you know Captain Crunch's full name is Horatio Magellan Crunch?
I don't think we have Captain Crunch in Canada. So,
you don't?
I don't think we can answer that.
Moving
No.
to Canada, that's for sure.
You're one of the lucky ones.
Hey ho. And okay, let's look at this as our final Savage channel. It's Zhao.
It's Zhao.
I believe you look as if you have a lot of TikTok and Instagram content maybe here. The internet's going so slow, it's not showing me the video lengths. Oh, here we go.
This is a reaction channel, isn't it?
I think so. It looks to be, yeah.
Okay, react to this. Delete your YouTube channel. It's terrible. You can react to that. It's great.
Okay. Savage.
Views guaranteed.
As always, it's not been an honor or a privilege.
Can you do me a favor and buy about 12 of these? Otherwise, I can't make rent. I need someone to buy these. I put a lot of money into these. I need someone to buy some of these, please.
You've lost
I am the B-roll Savage.
25% of our audience. As always,
all right. Get
off my live stream. Folks, that brings to an end another chaotic, wonderful live stream here at VidIQ. I'm just bringing everyone. Savage, go! Go away.
Dan won't talk. What do you want me to do? Dan needs to talk. He's not figured this out. For the last 3 weeks, he can't figure this out. Say something, Dan, please.
Bye, Savage. Go away.
There he is. Right, Savage, clear off. I just want to have a couple of moments here to pointlessly talk about WrestleMania for Travis and I. Travis, who do you think is going to win between Brock and Drew?
I'll tell you who's not going to win: the fans.
You're 100% right there.
I'll tell you that because I don't even know if I want to watch it because there's no people in the arena. It's too weird. It's just creepy.
I may be in agreement with you here, but I think Brock's going to win because I don't want to spoil it. I think, because I think it's no longer the WrestleMania moment. I think they're going to maybe do something more significant, maybe turn SummerSlam into a big event because WrestleMania is going to be such a dud this year. Yeah. But yeah, it sounds like you're not going to watch it, and I may be in agreement with you there. So that's wrestling talk for this week.
Wait. Can I just say?
Travis is going to, Dan's going to add some wrestling talk here.
Yeah, I don't watch wrestling, but that sounds like a train wreck that I actually would tune into. Just wrestling without an audience just sounds like really interesting.
So yeah, let's briefly explain this. Like every other sport event, whatever, has been cancelled, obviously due to what's going on. But in Vince McMahon's wisdom of the show must always go on, he's now shipped all of the talent down to Florida to do all of the shows in their little performance center to no audience. So there's just empty seats, and like people are actually celebrating to a crowd that aren't actually there, and it is. I mean, wrestling, admittedly, is already surreal. It is body contact gymnastics soap opera to begin with, and now with no fans, it's just gone to a whole new level of absolute weirdness. So, yeah, everyone tune into WrestleMania if you want, or don't. Where are we? All right.
We're not savaging anyone anymore.
Savage is done.
There's a long tail of Savage. It's just a long tail.
It is. We're going to say goodbye to you all. First of all, we're going to probably hit 500,000 subscribers by the next time we do an audit. Thank you for supporting us every single week. We really do appreciate it. And we just want more people to know about VidIQ so we can help inspire and educate those people to be content creators as well. Let's say goodbye to a couple of people that include Dumry Kid, King Yeet, Goated YT, I think. Apollo, thank you for moderating what has been a dumpster fire of a chat for the last 15 minutes.
Ooh,
and Extreme Sports and more. Any shout outs from either of you two folks?
Tish from the Artist Haven, we appreciate you. I know Leela was in there.
Of course, yeah.
I know Leela was in there earlier, and Magdalena Helen was in there a little bit earlier. And let's just throw a random one out there. What was one of the channels that got savage? I'll just say
we savaged Hamish and Mason.
Hey there, guys. Thank you for coming through.
And Dan, any final
the last few weeks I've been doing thumbnail audits after these streams. I'm not able to do those today, but next week I'm hoping to do them in Discord. Basically, if you join our Discord at vidiq.com/discord, we do some events in there as well. So
yeah, I think I owe you a drop-in as well, Dan, since you helped me out on a Friday live stream. So when you're next going live, let me know and I'll help it.
Maybe we'll do it in the middle of the week or something, or maybe after the next. I don't know. We'll pick a time and we'll let you guys know in Discord. All right, let's say goodbye to Carmaster, 15AR, Terrific Universe. It's getting harder. Yeeted Goat, Math Genius, Troglip. What? We Are Lego.
Just about got some words out there, Dan.
Yeah.
Everybody, if you haven't already subscribed to VidIQ, then it really is a must if you want to get more of Savage. And if you found the stream useful and you think other creators may find it useful, please do share. Like the live stream as always. Check out the VidIQ tools and the Academy and every single way we can help you on your YouTube journey. And I always finish with saying that time is the most important currency on YouTube, and you just spent over 2 hours with it, 2 hours of it with us, and we hope you found it valuable. Please remember that when you are creating content for your own audience. It is Dan's turn to wave awkwardly at the camera while we say see you later, and we will be back very, very soon.